everybody, so today I'm just going to do a get ready with me. We are still in quarantine zone, so we are locked in our houses doing nothing, so might as well put on just a ton of makeup and have fun with it. I have been like dead ass scrubbing it for like 3 days, so I really want to do something super springy and glam and just like the full glam spring. So I'm like tempted to do something colorful, but I really want to do something neutral and kind of sparkly. So maybe I'll do that, and then maybe in a couple days do something colorful. If I do something colorful, what color schemes should I do? I have the Jawbreaker that I still haven't really broken into, and I mean, y'all know I have a couple eyeshadow palettes in here. So what color schemes do you want to see if I do colorful? Because I think I'm gonna do relatively neutral today, but I'm going through a full glam routine, like baking, contouring, full coverage, everything, because why not? So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer, which is still so weird for me to prime, but man, this is really good. I love it so much. Also, there's been a death in the family. I busted my nail so badly. I won't go into details because I know it's super cringy for people, but I broke my nail really badly, like really badly. I've never been so close to passing out because it hurt so bad. I haven't gotten that close to passing out since I got my nose pierced. Okay, and then for foundation, whenever I go full coverage, actually, okay, so usually whenever I go full coverage, I go for my Marc Jacobs Remarkable because it is flawless, beautiful, perfect. It's so good. It's so expensive, but it is so worth it. Like when I'm out of that, I will rebuy it. I don't wear it a ton because I can't wear it day after day, otherwise it makes my skin break out, but I still love it so much that I will spend the $60 just to have it in my collection for those nights where I want to look flawless. It looks so full coverage, so airbrushed, but it doesn't look heavy or cakey. It's not super matte. It's so good. So I was gonna use that, but I saw this one in there as well, the LA Girl Pro Matte, and I think I'm gonna use this today because this honestly gives a really similar finish. It's not super matte at all. I would say it's way more of a natural finish than anything. But let's just mix it up and use this. Why not? I don't have a ton of different products in my collection right now because I haven't been filming as much. I really am like down to like basics for me, so I don't have a ton of new products to try. But anyways, I don't think this foundation is going to be my cooler, but yeah, it's a little dark, but I have a pretty light concealer, so we'll just use that to highlight. It's also not like crazy dark. It's just a little bit more tan than I am. You can see it's like more warm and golden, and my body's a little bit more cool toned right now. One downside of this foundation is it kind of, oh wait, I'm thinking of the wrong foundation. Huh. This foundation has a similar finish to the Marc Jacobs Remarkable. Have I been thinking about this foundation? Yeah, I got these two foundations mixed up. So I'm just gonna toss a little bit of this on too. This foundation reminds me of Marc Jacobs Remarkable. It's really pretty and dewy and full coverage. But the problem that I have with this one is I feel like I can't wear it like in real life because it just leaves my skin feeling so tacky, and I am not a fan of that. I'm a person that has to set my foundation down, and my foundation has to feel dry for me to be comfortable. I kind of just put this foundation on my forehead and the other foundation everywhere else because I got confused. It's a little dark, but it's okay. Okay, and then since we're going for full coverage, I'm gonna take my Pixie Under Eye Concentrate and Brightening Peach. I'm just gonna cancel out this blueness on my under eyes. Okay, and then for concealer, I'm gonna mix it up and use the Covergirl trueblend concealer. I really like this concealer. I just find it a little too dewy for me, but I really like it. And we're going for like dewy and spring and all that, so we're gonna use some of this. So this is a shade L300 Golden Ivory. There's also a shade that I have that is like hella pale, so if you are also hella pale, you will like that one. But I'm just going to use this to kind of generically highlight all over my face and add coverage. And then I'm going to take the super pale shade. This is porcelain, Fair Porcelain. And I'm just going to do a couple of dots just at the very, very tippy highlights. This really does, I think when it came out, it was supposed to be kind of like competing with Shape Tape. And I really feel like it does, but I feel like this one's a little bit more dewy. It's a little bit more tacky, I guess you could say. But it is still really nice and full coverage. Okay, I'm going to take the Anastasia loose setting powder in vanilla. I'm going to kind of bake with this. Not really bake, but I'm going to dip my sponge in and just use this. I'm just kind of setting everywhere. Again, if you're using this look to go out, you can leave this to let it bake. I'm not. You know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day? Sit on my Switch and play Mario and edit this video. So I'm not going to necessarily let it sit because I don't really need to. But again, if you're going out doing something fun, you know, you can let it sit and let it bake in there. I'm not, so I'm just going to dust it. Just dust the excess off. I'm not like going ham or anything. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This stuff is relatively new. I don't necessarily know what it claims to be. I like this powder a lot for setting the under eyes, but today we're going to use it all over the face. I don't necessarily know if this is supposed to be a glowy setting powder or anything. It's definitely not. It's very, very matte. But as y'all know, I prefer having a matte base, and then we can make things, you know, sparkle and shimmer where we want to. Oh, squeaky, my chair is. Okay, to contour, I'm gonna take the Tarte Pro Glow to Go. I'm gonna go in with the Sculpt shade. I really should buy the big thing of this because I really, really like it. With a pretty heavy contour. And all these brushes with the green handle that I'm using are just from BH Cosmetics. It's like my favorite brush set. I actually don't know if it's still available, which makes me very, very sad. I think you could try to buy it from Kohl's. But, ooh, it's such a nice set. You can take the Colourpop bronzer in Private Party. I don't remember if I like this or not. I don't think that I do, but we're gonna try it anyways. I just want to use products I haven't used in a while. So I'm gonna take this Eco Tools brush and just really, oh, do you see how ashy that is right there? Can you guys tell? It looks like I got punched right here. Okay, so okay. Maybe this is supposed to be more of a contour. Yeah, we're gonna put that away. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. I know it's the one I use all the time, but I want something glowy because we're going for a spring glow. I'm just kind of dusting that everywhere. She's a little muddy up here on her forehead, but that's okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna clean up my contour a little bit by dipping in to the Anastasia setting powder. I'm just dusting under there to make it like nice and clean. I'm gonna take a little bit on my forehead too, just to brighten it up since we went a little too ham. So then I think we're gonna go in with eyes, and then we'll finish up the face a little later. Okay, so we're gonna use the So Jaded palette today because we haven't played with that in a minute. So I'm going to first start by just priming my eyes with a little bit of the NYX HD Concealer. I already used that other concealer, but I don't know. I just feel like taking the most steps ever today, even though, what was the point of that? I literally just put concealer on top of concealer and powder, but whatever. Okay, and then I want to do something warm toned and kind of basic, but with a glittery twist, if that makes sense. So the first shade I'm gonna take is Your Gem. It's this one right here. And it's just a nice, whoop, warm transition shade. I'm just gonna take that on a big fluffy brush. This is the BH Cosmetics V5. And I'm just going to dust this through the crease. With the same brush, I'm gonna take the shade Carnelian. C-A-R-N-E-L-I-A-N. Carnelian? Carnelian? I don't know. And we're just going to keep going with just like a kind of nice dusting in the crease. It might be too dark for what I want to do. It's fine. We're just going to do circular motions, being super, super sloppy with it. I just really want to buff this out all over the lid, and I don't know. I don't know. Do I ever have a game plan? Maybe we'll do something like that with a halo. Because that's what kind of this eye is ending up happening. Was that a sentence? Probably not. Okay, so I guess it's turning more into a halo eye, but I don't mind that at all. Then we can do some nice light glitter like on the center of the lid going up. That would be really fun. Okay, I'm going to take the same shade on my lower lash line. I'm going to take this small pointed eyeshadow brush from Profusion, and I think I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to mix stoned with garnet. Oh, garnet stoned. I don't know. I'm just going to place that really, really close to my lashes. Just kind of sloppily blend it out. Okay, I think I mostly want to take garnet. I don't want this to be too cool toned. I can't decide if I hate that or not. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit more of that orange that we just put everywhere and just kind of pop that right on top to kind of diffuse it a little bit more. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with, I think, Jawbreaker, is it? Yes, we're gonna go in with Jawbreaker, and we're gonna take this shade Snack, which is right there. Kitty snack, funny. I'm gonna take that just on my finger. We're just going to pop that on the lid. And just going back in with the blending brush and just kind of dusting around it. Just kind of soften it. Try to find a different shade to deepen up right in here. Maybe I just need a different brush. I can take this super, super tiny brush for Profusion. This is the Flat Precise eyeshadow. Let's see, let's get in here. And I'm just going to pop it on my inner and outer. I really, really don't want this to turn, oops, sorry, to turn into, I want to do something a little bit different. Like, obviously right now this isn't the most different. It's a warm toned orange and red halo eye, but I don't know. I just want to do something like slightly different. Then I'm going to take this dark shade in the middle of my lower lash line as well. Okay, my camera is overheating, so I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to go fill in my eyebrows, and then we'll reconvene back to figure out what's going on. Okay, we are back with eyebrows, and I think I have a game plan for how the rest of the look is going to turn out. So first, zoom in a little bit. Am I focused? It'll be fine. I'm going to carve out my brows a little bit and kind of use that to highlight as well. I don't know, lately I don't like a shimmery brow bone as much as I love to just carve out my brow bone with just a super pale concealer. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. This is another one of the Profusion brushes too. Really, really like these. They're great, like, great quality, affordable brushes. Ugh, I hate, the only thing about this is when you get concealer in your brow hairs. So I like to just apply it. And I do a pretty thin coat. I don't want to, you know, go in anything super crazy. And then I literally just blend it with my finger. I just love, it's a little harsh, but like, since when do I care about makeup being harsh? I don't. And then I'm going to take the Cokie Velvet Smooth Eyeliner in Champagne. This is a really, really pretty champagne-y kind of white gold eyeliner. I'm going to put that in my waterline. I've been watching XO for the last like 2 days. She's like a YouTuber that I will never stop watching. I love her so much. She always puts like eyeliner in her waterline and I never ever do. I want to do something like brightening. I mean, we are doing, oh god. We are doing a spring tutorial after all, right? It's not popping as much as I thought it would. I think it's because it's like literally like shiny. So like if I pull down my waterline, like do you see how shiny my waterline is? I feel like this would be a good brow bone highlight. Why not? Just toss a little of that on there. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Just adds a little bit of shine. Whatever, it's fine. Then we're gonna take the Eye Candy Glitter in Tangerine Twist. This is an oldie but a favorite. It's such a gorgeous neon glitter. Ooh, it's so fun. So I'm gonna use kind of a fluffy brush with this. I really like applying glitter this way. I don't want to use like a blending brush or anything, but just something, what do I want to use? I'll use like something like this. So it's still kind of compact, but you can still just kind of place it and it kind of disperses the glitter kind of all over the place. Then we're gonna take the NYX glitter glue. I'm just gonna take a little on my hand and I'm going to kind of like stipple my brush in the glue. And then immediately dip into the glitter. Pop that all over my lid, up into the crease, like not super into the crease, but just kind of like a nice layer of glitter. I'm really gonna pack it on when it comes to the lid. Oh god, look how pretty this glitter is. Oh! So I'm just taking any extra, like I wiped off my brush, but I'm just kind of patting around any of the glitter that is still loose on my lid. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on my lower lash line, just in the center of my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take this little pencil brush and apply a little bit of glitter glue, dip into the glitter. Oops. I feel like I need to re-go in and deepen up my eyeshadow because it's a little all over the place. So I'm just gonna take a just fluffy brush and just dust off any of the like extra glitter that just didn't get stuck to the glitter glue. Make sure to clean your brush right away so that the glitter glue doesn't make your brush super nasty. Okay, I'm gonna take more of Garnet on a little pointed blending brush. And I'm just going to darken up the outer corner and in the inner corner as well. And then same on the lower lash line. I kind of hate it, but that's okay. You don't have to love everything you create. It's fine. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Your Gem shade, the very, very, very first shade we took in the palette. Just, okay, I promise. I went into this look thinking I was gonna create something different from what I normally do, but it's turned into something that I normally do a lot, so it's fine. I still really like the skin though, so we have something going for us. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from the eyes because I'm not happy with them, so we're just gonna take a step back. So for face, we're gonna finish up face. I'm gonna take the Makeup Geek blush in Romance. I haven't used this in so long with the face buffer brush from Makeup Geek. I just want something like nice and peachy and shimmery and springy. Forgot how nice that blush is. And then for highlight, I'm still gonna use the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit because I hate using this on my channel because it's not in stock, but now it's in stock, so I'm going to use it. I'm gonna take the shade Daydream, which is this gorgeous peach shade. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. Oh my god. It literally makes your cheek look like a shiny peach. Okay, I'm gonna wet my brush a little bit. I'm gonna wet this brush, just my little baby brush that pretty much I just use for nose highlighting. I'm gonna pop in between Daydream and Forever Lit to highlight my nose. Oh god, this shade is so cute. I'm gonna do the same thing but with a pencil brush in my inner corner. So again, I'm just gonna pop in with mostly Daydream, just because I love how pinky it is. Pinky peachy. I feel like this look would look best in a dark room. Lashes will save it. It'll be fine. Tell me it'll be okay. Because right now, face, love. Eyes, even my eyebrows. I feel like my eyebrows look like chunky monsters. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this craft glitter that has like a bunch of ones that have hearts in it. Just because this look is so messy that I'm just gonna keep adding to it and hope that it turns into something artsy. So I'm gonna take a tiny, tiny little brush with the NYX glitter glue. Let's zoom in here. Let's start on this side. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter glue right at the top of my cheeks. And I'm just going to pick up some of these little baby heart glitters. You can't even really tell that they're hearts when they're on my face, but that's kind of cute, right? Too bad all the festivals are canceled because this is slowly turning into a festival look. I did say that I wanted to do the most today, so we are getting that done. I think I might just do a pink one on the inner corner too. And obviously be careful with glitter that is this large. You don't want to put this like on your eyelid. You don't want to like, probably the closest you should put it is where I'm putting it right here. But I'm also going to put I'm gonna put, because I have like light peachy pink ones and then I have the darker pink ones. Kind of hate this whole thing, but it's fine. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Do I want to do anything else ridiculous with this look? I'm just gonna put on a little bit of eyeliner. I'm just gonna use the Profusion Wing It Super Fine eyeliner. And we're just going to take that really, really close to our lash band. Okay, I'm gonna go put on lashes. I'm gonna put on the biggest lashes ever to kind of hide some of this mess, and then we'll be back to finish the look, hopefully. Okay, so I did my hair, I put on my lashes, and I'm still not happy with the eyes just because like it just ended up, I didn't know what to do, so it ended up turning into something that I've done 100 million times before. But the whole look together, I'm feeling kind of like e-girl, fun, party, springtime, and that's kind of what I wanted to go for. So we're just gonna finish it up, call it a day. That's what matters right now, really. So then just to top it all off, I'm going to take the Buxom full-on lip polish in Clair. This one is so beautiful. It's kind of like a deeper, like Your Lips But Better color with a little bit of sparkle in it. It is so freaking pretty. And I'm really just gonna really focus this in like the center of the lips. God, this color is everything. Oh yes, that color is so pretty. It picks up with like the pink and the highlights so nicely. Ew, the closet's open. Okay, and this is the completed look. So I really like it. Again, it's something a little the same as what's been on my channel before, but you know, I sat down with kind of a plan, and I've already said it. this is what we ended up with. I like it. I think it's fun. I haven't used this glitter in so long. I feel like I haven't done like a halo eye. I feel like back in the day, like 3 years ago on my channel, this was like my shit. Like these beautiful holographic oranges and halo eyes. I don't know when the last time was that I've done a look like that, so maybe we mixed it up a little bit. I don't know, but I had a lot of fun, and I'm just really glad, you know, there's a silver lining to everything, and the silver lining to me being, you know, not scheduled at work and all of this stuff is that I get to have time to just sit and put up content for you guys. So I'm gonna continue to do that just so long as I can. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much. Let me know what color scheme you want to see next from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!